Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch. Today I'm playing Terraria, as is expected since this is the Terraria show or series. Continuing from the last episode, you'll notice that I put some shelves up and put some chests on those shelves. I organized everything so everything's neat right now. This is not a permanent solution. This is something that I'm doing for the time being until I build my my underground archives. But for now, this is a pretty elegant solution to storage and whatnot. Um, we're gonna add some floors. We are in dire need of some floors. So that more people can move in. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that uh, I changed ISPs. I'm not going to name any names, but I did change ISPs. As of right now, um, I did do something with Gradius earlier, but technically speaking, this is the first like full episode of Normal Game Couch with the new ISP. Uh, Internet is a lot faster now. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should know that I broadcast on Twitch first, and then I import the videos to YouTube. So a good connection is necessary for me to be able uh, to do this at a higher level of quality, which is hopefully where we're at now. I won't really know until I go back and look at the episode. Um, let's see, what do I need? I need background walls. Don't I have... I should already have a pretty sizable stack of those. Oh, 8. Yeah, that's not sizable in the least. Alright, so here I'm making more floors so that new people can move in. This is something that I've been asked about a lot. Uh, fact of the matter is, I had always planned on it. It's just, Terraria gets away from you. You can go into an episode with certain intentions, and then find out by the end of the episode that you did not touch on the things that you wanted to, because you get sidetracked. This game is the king of sidetracking you. So that's what happened. I actually intended on doing this on the last episode, but we're doing it now, and for a room to be considered complete, it needs to be 10. I think don't quote me on this, I think it's at least 10 blocks wide and 6 blocks tall. We're working like 12 blocks or 14 blocks wide. I can't remember. And 6 blocks tall. It needs to have a background wall, which is what we're putting in now. It needs to have lighting, a chair, and a table. And only when a room is considered complete by the game engine will NPCs move in. So let's take care of some of this lighting. Some people like to build symmetrically. I can take it or leave it. I don't really care if it's symmetrical or not. I am kind of OCD in real life, but in Terraria, I am totally not OCD, so we can just kind of put stuff wherever, and like I don't really care. Like, I mean, there's a structure here. It's not like I'm just haphazardly building this thing. There's a structure here. There's a method to it. It might not be symmetrical, but I think it's fine. Let's see. We also need 2 tables. Now, a workbench counts as a table, actually. But we want to do better than that. So, let's see. Where it should be... Wait, how much wood do I have? I got plenty of wood. Where is that? Oh, table. For some reason I was thinking table was at the bottom. We need 2 tables and 2 chairs. So let's throw this stuff in the rooms and maybe get some more NPCs moving in. Again, I don't feel that they need to be symmetrical. I can build these however I want, place them however I like. I think it kind of looks more homey when they're not symmetrical, actually. And, we'll start eventually putting decorations up on the walls and things like that. So, let's see. I have a list here of things that I kind of wanted to accomplish. So we built the 2nd floor, built the 3rd floor. Alright, I got to start looking at my mana here, because I do eventually plan on being able to cast some spells. So, we got a collection of stars here. Now, this is how you increase your mana pool. Okay, you take your stars and you craft... where is it? You craft these mana crystals here. It's 5 stars each. We just happen to have 10 stars. So now we can take those mana crystals. You can see them in my hotbar up there. We can use them. And if you pay attention to the top right corner of the screen, you'll see that my mana pool increases each time I use one. It increases by 20 each time. So right now I have a mana pool of 60. Alright. So I think we should probably have better equipment too. Let's see, what are we rocking right now? We're rocking a copper pickaxe, which isn't that great. It even says that it's terrible. I believe it. We should do better than that. We should have a better pickaxe. So, at this point in the game, we want at least lead. At least a lead pickaxe. Yeah, I don't have any lead. There are a couple of different progression paths through the game, and I'm kind of starting to realize that we must be on the iron path as opposed to the lead path. Well, I mean, that's fine. We'll go with iron then. I like iron better anyway, to be honest with you. Let's open this up here. Let's see here. We might as well smelt this iron into ingots. So we'll craft all that. How many of these do I have? Alright, I'm gonna make 6 more here. Alright, let's see, we want at least a lead pickaxe. Or not lead, iron. As well as a hammer and an axe, probably. But I think the pickaxe is more important, so we'll focus on that first. And then if we have the resources to make the other things, then we'll make those as well. Let's see. I got a wooden hammer, copper axe, copper pickaxe. Yeah, all this stuff needs to be upgraded. Maybe I should rescue my neighbor. Come on, Brian. Alright, did I make... I didn't make anything yet, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. So pickaxe is most important. So we'll make the pickaxe first. I think the iron axe, the axe is more important than the hammer, but I would like to have a better hammer than what I have. Just to have it. Um, we're gonna get something called a ham axe later, which is a combination of a hammer and an axe. Uh, yeah, and see, I didn't have enough resources left to make the iron hammer, but that is totally, totally okay. All right, so that replaces that, and that replaces that. These things can be sold or destroyed. I don't really care which. All right, so let me just mark this off here. I got a pickaxe done, uh, and the iron axe done. All right, so I think it's about time to go out and start getting some more resources. Spelunking and collecting the goods that come from that. I like to put these on the outside of my house to kind of make a path over. So that it's easier to, get over the house, ascend the house if I need to. Sometimes it works well for defensive positioning when certain events are happening. And I kind of like to put this statuary on top of the house. It's kind of a quirk that persists in my multiple Terraria games. Okay. And I'm not really down for doing a whole lot of inventory management on camera. I usually save that stuff for off camera, but since we're right here and since it's not that much, we're going to go ahead and do a very little bit of inventory management. This stuff can go back in here. This wood can be put down here, and this wood wall can be put above the wood since it has been up converted. Okay. These can be destroyed. Hold on. I wanna store my money in here. I know it's not a whole lot of money yet, but if you save it, if you don't save it, it will never become a whole lot of money, right? I think I have a place for those gels. Where? Okay, there we go. This stuff will all be like way more organized in these chests at a later date. It's just, right now, they don't need to, it's sufficiently organized for now. And I want to get rid of these. I don't think Brian buys anything. Let's just see here. Yeah, okay, well, we'll just destroy this stuff. It's not like it's not like I'm losing out on a lot of money or something by throwing these in the trash instead of selling them. And so yeah, I want to go out and I want to collect more wood because we're definitely going to need more wood for upgrading the house, and more ore for upgrading our armor and things like that. So I'm kind of seeing that there is a good kind of forest over here. So I think we're going to head out in that direction, and maybe start digging around there as well to look for some ore. I think that's a good place to kind of head out and get that stuff at. So, and I am aware that this game does tend to get rather dark during the night, and sometimes it's hard to pick up on stuff over the stream or on YouTube if you're watching this after I archive it on YouTube. YouTube does tend to make videos darker than they're supposed to be. So I'm going to try to remember. This fakes me out a little bit every time too, because I know I put a bridge there, but I forget about that. But anyway, I'm going to try to remember to put torches down more than I would if I wasn't streaming. Like if I was just playing my single player game, I wouldn't normally put as many torches down, but for the sake of the audience and because YouTube makes the videos darker than they're supposed to be, I will try to remember to put torches down. Anyway, I'm kind of going on off on a tangent about torches. So right now, we're going to get some wood. Oh yeah, that's why I haven't come out in this direction too far yet. I'm not ready to tackle these guys yet. Maybe we'll head off to the right then. It's not like I don't think I could handle that corruption or whatever that biome is. I could totally handle it. It's just it's a lot easier not to. So we're gonna head off to the right and mine over here. Yeah, I completely forgot that that was over there. I mean, I'm wearing pretty basic armor right now. I don't have the best weapons. I could probably survive over there, but it's not really worth it to try at this point. Especially if I am out primarily for resource hunting, resource gathering. It doesn't make sense to, whoops, to make it harder on myself, you know. So I guess we are going to head out in this direction, fight these eyes. I did see kind of a forest over here too, in the snow. And you know, eventually I'll start like an arboretum or something so that I never run out of wood. Because we want to keep that going. I mean, wood is a very useful resource. It's one of I think it may be the only resource in Terraria that is fully renewable, because trees tend to drop acorns, and you always wind up with more acorns than there were trees. So it is a fully renewable resource, but you want to build an arboretum for yourself eventually, so that you can capitalize on the fact that it is a renewable resource. I'm not going for much wood here. I maybe wanted to get a couple hundred, and then maybe I'll find a cool entrance into some snow caverns or something. And I know I said I was going to be putting down torches, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to put down torches above ground. So I'm going to kind of... It's almost a shame that like I can't sleep in a bed and have have the night progress to day or something. Kind of get away from these enemies here and focus on getting some of this wood. Once I start mining, though, I will be certain to put down more torches. And gotta collect the stars when I get the chance to. And how large is this biome? It looks like it's going to be pretty big. There's the miner's hut that I found underneath. Oh, and by the way, I had a question too. One of the people that was watching my last stream wanted to know how far down this all goes. So you'll see that this is how far I went down before. In that center of the screen there is where I found that miners camp underground. That seems pretty far down, but when you look at the entirety of the map, you can go all the way down to the bottom of the screen there. So it is pretty it is a pretty long ways down, and it should be fun getting down there. That'll be a ways from now. I mean, we're not in any kind of hurry. I'm playing this relatively at a casual speed. I'm not playing it casually. I'm playing it as a in a casual speed. But I do see a natural cavern down there that I think we're going to begin our spelunking in for today. So we're just going to get to the right side of that over here, getting trees along the way. Zombie Eskimo. Too many of these things. And what is that there? Is that ice? Just a chunk of ice. Alright, so we've straight up passed where the cavern is. It's just down here. This is probably a good place to enter here and kill this zombie. Too many mobs, man. I'm getting zerged over here. Not really. If I was getting zerged, it'd be a lot worse than this. Alright, so this is the place where we're gonna kind of dig down into this natural cavern. It looks promising down here. It'll take us a fair way down. I mean, it's not deep by any means, but it gives us a good head start for our spelunking today. A lot of zombie Eskimos down here. And now that I'm underground, I'm going to start putting down some torches. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put so many torches above ground. Now we got our friendly neighborhood eyeball down here. Oh, I didn't even notice. I was like looking at my inventory and stuff. I picked up a cosmetic item. I got one of these zombie hoods. I can't remember what they're called. Let's see. Let's see here. Eskimo hood, yeah. Vanity slot, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. Ugh, so many of these guys. Alright, now, do we want to go to the left or right? Well, there doesn't seem to be anything to the left. There doesn't really seem to be anything to the right either, but we've done more exploration to the left, so maybe we should go to the right. So, let's dig out to the right and see if we can find anything interesting. I'm going to basically be going right and down. So let's start digging down a bit too. And put more torches down. Hello, right there. So this is episode 3 of the series. If you're just starting to watch, watch the series now, if you're starting with episode 3, I should introduce the character. I'm playing as Richo. That's Richo. And this is the Mandleth operation. That's the name of the series for which I played Terraria, and it's kind of just like one long look at one particular world in Terraria called Mandleth. And this is episode 3. I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, you see the game. So we're digging our way towards a big cavern down there to the right. And as I said in the last episode, episode 2, big caverns tend to have good things in them. Normally a cavern is big enough to have a couple of, treasure chests or deposits or something. There's usually good stuff inside of a big cavern. And that looks like what we're digging our way towards. Gonna have to go down a little bit more. It's so, like, empty here, man. Like, this snow, it's completely empty. Like, it's just taking up space. Doesn't feel like there's anything legitimate inside of this snow, you know? Once we get to the cavern, hopefully that'll change. And I am forgetting to put down torches, and I apologize for that. We'll go back and put some more down here. Not that many. Give me one of those back. Alright. Let's see here. I think we are basically on track towards that large cavern. Yeah, we're heading straight towards it, so hopefully find a chest or maybe a heart piece or something down there. That would be great. Ah, there's the there we go. We can kind of see the top of it here. Alright, let's look at it in greater detail. Alright, there's kind of a big drop off here. I'm thinking about using ropes to go down, but I almost kind of feel like that would be a waste. I mean, it's not that big of a drop off. Ropes do seem like the thing here, though. Alright. And then we got this guy down here trying to cause problems. Where'd he go? He must have fallen down somewhere. Take my eye off him for 2 seconds. And let's see if there's anything inside of any of this this junk here. This is just background stuff. Picked up some more rope. Picked up 28 rope. That's awesome. That place is one I just used. And what do we got down here? Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's much going on here. Yeah. Some arrows. Ah, some more rope. Excellent. Excellent. Ah, good. Some ore. I was hoping I would find some ore. Let's go down and kill these guys. So, I hope you can tell from the progression of the episodes here that we're with the gear that we've equipped ourselves with, that we're beginning to get a little more proficient in the ways of spelunking. It's not so dire anymore, and that's good because struggling to do basic things. It's hard when you're just starting off. You have no armor, no weapons, everything sucks, dude. Like, everything sucks. So it's good to kind of finally be at that point where you can kind of start to survive without too much difficulty. The game kind of your character progress kind of gets to this point where survivability doesn't really become an issue anymore. But then you enter into the whole boss thing. You got these bosses that you got to fight eventually and all that. So it never becomes like too easy. There is a nice balance there. The worlds are randomly generated, but there are algorithms here to keep everything balanced pretty well. Okay, so I see a lot more cavern systems off to the right here. So I'm kind of thinking of just punching through a few of these walls and coming out onto another one of these cavern systems. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's see. Up and to the right will get me into a small pocket here. So we'll dig up in that direction. Alright, let's shine some light on this stuff here. Couldn't tell what that was. I think it's just an ice block. Yeah. And dig our way through here. And so there's some more ore up there. That ore almost is kind of making like a creeper face, almost, from Minecraft. Kind of weird. It's completely random, but it kind of has like a creeper face going on. Interesting. Well, we'll dig that out. Apophenia at its finest. Alright, let's see here. So yeah, there's another huge system off to the right. So I think we're going to dig down in there. That was kind of the thought. I didn't know how big that system was when I first decided to investigate off to the right, but it looks like I made the right call. Let's dig down in that direction and get our hands dirty, see what we can find. And be mindful of slipping on the ice. Gotta be careful. Alright, those slimes are trapped in... Whoa, I guess not. I was just saying those slimes are trapped in there. They are so not trapped in there. Man. Alright. A bunch of stuff here. That's all background stuff. Some more ore up there. How to get that? I think I know how to get that. It's going to be a bit convoluted here, but let's do it anyway. Be mindful of silt falling as well. You're going to be a pain in the neck slime, aren't you? Nah. Alright. kind of a odd little shape of mud there, isn't it? That is mud, yes? Yeah. Oddly shapen. I want to get this copper. Like, I know it's one of the lesser metals, and I probably really don't need it this badly, but I'm a gamer, you know. You give me something to collect, I'm gonna go try to collect it. That's how it goes. All right. I feel like I've been spending a lot of time on the stream in icy places. Not one of my favorite biomes, but you know, I keep on coming up with reasons to be here, so we'll see it through. All right, let's see. Anything over here? Man, I'm not finding anything, dude. I mean, if we keep going, we're gonna find something eventually. I mean, it's Terraria, you know. This 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 game is littered with stuff. I mean, there's some ore down there. Let's go get that stuff. That looks like good stuff. I can't tell. I think it's the lighting is kind of throwing me off, but I think that's probably iron. Could be silver, but I think it's iron. So I'm gonna do some underwater digging, which is not the smartest thing, but if you're careful, it's not that bad of a thing either. That was platinum. Excellent. I couldn't really tell. The lighting was throwing me off. Platinum is good. All right, let's see here. I make sure that I'm headed where I want to head. There's a lot of water down here. Water is difficult to contend with. But whatever, we'll throw caution to the wind and do it anyway. I feel like I want to go down into these water caverns. I feel like I may be shooting myself in the foot, but I feel like that's where I want to go, so that's where we're going to go. And we'll be sure to put more torches down as we go. Some ore there. That looks pretty good. Let's get that. There's kind of a trick here. Underwater, you can dig these out yourself if you have to, but you can kind of dig out air pockets, just like this, if you're underwater. So if you're careful, you can totally do the whole underwater thing and sustain it indefinitely, like if you're careful. That's the thing, if you're careful. Alright, so I see back here to the left and down, we have another cavern that seems pretty large and open, so I'd like to maybe check that one out. I'm torn between left and right here, but I think left is starting to look better now, so make sure I have air, start digging out. I'd like to drain some of this water out if at all possible. Alright. Drain some of that water out. And maybe we'll start digging here. Dig ourselves a path to the left and down, because that's where that cavern is, and I do see more ore here that I missed before because of the lighting. So we'll go down and get that. Pretty much want to get whatever ore we can at this point in the game. You know, it's still relatively early in the game, and it can only help. I see more down here as well. Is that ore, or is that... Yeah, that's ore. I think that's copper. Oh, and we are about to fall into a pretty large chasm here. So be careful about that. We're going to have to dig this out carefully so I don't fall to my death in a pit of blobs or anything like that. I think we'll be okay. And pick all this stuff up. And then straight down there's some more ore, so we'll get that as well. And put another torch down when we get down there. I see some more ore off to the right as well. This is a pretty good area for gathering ore. There's a lot to be had down here. Now we're digging up underneath water. We have to be careful not to dig too high up or we'll flood the place and drown ourselves likely, so gotta be careful not to do that. But if we keep the place well lit, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's definitely, I definitely can't get all this ore without flooding the place, so we're gonna get as much as we can though. That one, and that one. That is like so dangerous right there. Alright. So we got some wood from the surface, we got some ore. Just thinking about all the things that I wanted to get done on this episode, and we've done a good portion of them. Unfortunately, our pickaxe isn't strong enough to get that stuff yet. But we can try, see what happens, yeah. We need a... It depends on the biomes that you have, but we need like a corrupted... a pickaxe made out of... whatever the corruption is that we have here. It has a particular type of ore, so we need a pickaxe made out of that stuff, and then we can get that that kind of ore. So there's a huge, massive cavern just below me. So let's dig this out and see what we can see. I feel like there's got to be like a heart piece or something down there. It's like too massive not to have anything, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how I've felt about all these other places we've been to, and nothing is, nothing is, you know, presenting itself here. It's all just the same nothing. Oh, we got some exploration done, and that's kind of exciting in and of itself. Alright, so we are now inside this absolutely gigantic cavern. This might actually be one of the bigger caverns I've seen in Terraria. Alright, so we kind of want to head down and maybe off to the left a bit. Deal with these bats here. Die. I want to keep remembering to put torches down as well. Be careful. This stuff, you can slide off this stuff easy if you're not careful. I'm kind of looking around to see if we can find any hearts or anything. Nothing of note down here as of yet. Oh. Got a dart trap here. That's what got me last time. Gotta be really careful around this stuff. This is more of a dangerous area than you'd think. I see how low my health is, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I mean, I'm okay. It's just a little nervous, but I think if we just kind of hang out in the same spot for a while until my health goes back up, I think we'll be okay. If these bats don't kill me first. What we got here? Is that... Yeah, diamond. I thought that was diamond. I wasn't sure. Excellent. That's great. So there's another cavern down and to the right that we could check out. I'm kind of feeling coming down to the left, though. I think that's probably our best option here. I really have to be careful with my health. I see some more dart blocks down there, too. So we definitely got to be careful here. This is a highly booby-trapped area. I see a pretty good selection of gems down there to the left as well. I'll block that out so I remember to check that later. Let's see here. Get some of these gems. Let's see, you can barely even tell, but that's filled with water, so I don't really want to spring the leak in that just yet, you know what I'm saying? The coloring here, the lighting kind of makes it hard to tell, but yeah, that's filled with water. There's a huge pocket of gems right here, and I want to make sure to get those. And how about some more light? Amethyst, amethyst. Once you get 15 of one kind of gem, you can make a grappling hook. And grappling hook is really cool. It drastically changes the way that you traverse environments. So definitely want to get a grappling hook as soon as possible. So I don't know that I have enough amethyst just yet. I'll have to check later when I when I finish the stream and go back into my inventory and do some inventory management. I'll have to check. Whoops, I'll have to check later. But it's looking pretty good. Like I don't know that I have enough, but it's looking pretty good. So I'll get there sooner rather than later. Get that grappling hook, and then we'll start really seeing some stuff, you know. Maybe get up to like a floating cloud or something. You know, like a floating island, I mean. Grapple up a huge tree or something like that. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do, you know, once you have the option to use that grappling hook. The game kind of opens up in a very drastic way at that point. So, look forward to that. You know, it'll happen. Pretty soon, too. Like, I feel like I may even have enough amethyst right now, so maybe even on the next episode we'll have that grappling hook. Then we'll really start being able to look around. Topaz. I see what I believe is some more platinum in the wall there, and then another huge cavern that I just opened myself up into. Let's see, dig this, what I believe is platinum out. Yes. Go away, bat. You did that to yourself, man. I was even trying to ignore you, but you did that to yourself. Alright, huge cavern here. Some more lighting down. I kind of feel like just jumping down into it, man. I could use the ropes, but... we'll use the ropes. It gives me a way back out if I need it. And I'm less likely to break the ice by landing on it. Ooh, I almost just broke the ice anyway. Come on, guy. Yeah, keep doing that. It's really working out for you so far, isn't it? Keep doing it. One more should do it. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So off to the right we have... wait, is that a... That's a chest under there. Excellent. Let's grab that. That's hard. That's easy to miss, dude. I can almost miss that kind of thing if you're not careful. What do we got? Besides a dart trap. Oh, I swear to God, dude. These dart traps. I hate them. I hate dart traps. I don't have enough health right now at this portion in the game to be screwing around with dart traps. They killed me last time. Nothing in here. Wow, okay. I don't think I've ever found a chest that didn't have anything in it. That's a rarity in Terraria, I'll tell you that. Are you kidding me, dude? These things take so long to kill. The knockback on these mobs, like, this isn't like normal knockback from the sword. It's the snowflakes that just flies away like that. Like, come on. All right. I don't want to screw with this thing, man. It needs to die or something, or fall down or something. There we go. Right on. I don't even care that I didn't kill it. I just wanted it to go away. Wow, so many huge caverns in this part of the game. I think I see some gems down there that I want to get. And that, by the way, is my alarm telling me that I should wrap up the episode. So we will wrap it up in a moment, but I kind of want to see what's down here if I don't die first. And I want to grab, what is this? Sapphires. I want to grab these sapphires. Come on. Oh, you guys are intent on killing me today, aren't you? Yeah, come on. Ugh. Man, this is like one of these situations where you can't really win. I just want to... I don't care if I kill him or not. I just want to knock him off into the cavern down there. This is one of these ridiculous Terraria situations that you find yourself in sometimes. I knew it was either going to be him or me. I'm glad it was him, because last time it was me, and I died in like the stupidest way possible last time I was about to close the stream up, so I'm glad that didn't happen this time. God, and there's another one coming. Oh God, what a situation. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap the stream because this is getting a little ridiculous. So God, I wish I had a magic mirror, dude. I forgot that I cooked that. That's great. I spent this whole time like not doing that because I forgot I could do it. But yeah, let's wrap up the stream because it's kind of starting to get a little stupid down there. You know what I mean? Let's see about getting. Come on. There we go. Let's see about getting back home real quick. Some more ore here. Let's just grab this real quick. Not that copper is anything special, but didn't take a whole lot of effort, and it was on my way, so... Alright, getting back up to the surface here. I think this is the way. Yes. Ah, it's snowing out. I think that's what that was. Was that not what that was? Who knows anymore, dude? It was coming in underground somehow. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it's snowing out. All right. Let's just head back to our house here. Flying fish. These guys do hurt you. Seems like they'd be passive, but they're not. They're totally out to hurt you. I was kind of waiting to see what that umbrella slime was going to do, and he did nothing, so that's fine by me. Did I pass this before? How did I not get this before? It was right here the whole time. Wow, man. That's crazy. I said that on the last episode, too. Like, you can pass something 100 times and, like, just not see it. Case in point. All right, so I think that's going to go ahead and do it for the stream. So that was episode 3 of the Mandleth operation. Be sure to check out Normal Game Couch next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been your host, Payton. So thanks for watching. See you next time.